lit. Wanna one, cause I have no heat. Try to fight, but make some wannabes. No equivalent, I guess I'm an anomaly. One of one, I'll be standing now. When they become the boss, they know they're next to man, no doubt. I gotta starve it. I'm from a whole nother planet, I'm a Martian. That's one of the illest ever, they regard him. Brothers are hungry, but they know I'm starving. Y'all know my body is hardened. I utilize my brain as a tool, not a weapon when I'm stepping. Somebody call the fireman. I'ma get him hyped to my retire.
What up, Bus Fam? We back with another Beers Bars video. I'm Casey.
It's Court.
Yo, Bus Fam, we went to that Harry Mack show a couple nights ago.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Just like witnessing, dude, like the whole entire show from start to finish, everything off the dome, you know.
100%, Bus Fam. So, two things that I wanted to take away from it, like right off the rip. Obviously, Harry Mack's the GOAT when it comes to freestyling.
Yeah, the
like,
freestyle GOAT.
He's the freestyle GOAT. But then, big shout out to a bunch of the Buzz Fan members that hit us up when we were walking around and we saw a bunch of you guys. So that was super cool. Even we met a dude out of Finland, which was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah,
we gave one of our hats. So if you see this, like, drop a picture on our Twitter or something, or tag us on Instagram. But yeah. So that was super cool to get to meet some of y'all. Some of y'all messaged us in our comments later saying, I saw you guys at the show. I hope you had a good time. Next time, come up and say hi.
Yeah.
Like,
come on.
Have a beer, cheers or something.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
for real.
Like, we out here having a good time just the same as you guys. We created the channel because we like music. And like Harry Mack's been a big part of like helping grow our channel. Definitely. You guys in the community. So, But yeah, let's go. So, Buzz Fam, obviously, the show was like 2 hours long, and I cut it up to try to keep this thing moving, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot cut out of it, I know, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Let's go.
Somebody call the fireman. I'ma get him hyped to my retire. Now that I read the fine print, second in alignment, it's timeless. I stop just to sign this. On the villain page with the fans, I engage with your swangs. I be kicking lyrics off the brain. I may take the fun.
Now that was insane though, you know, just I'm stopping in the middle, signing the autograph and rapping about it at the same time. Man.
Well, and I also like the fact that he takes the opportunity to like start a show off by going out in the crowd and like interacting with the people, right? Like it's super cool. And I'm super upset with StubHub, Buzz Fam, because we were at the restaurant next door eating. And like they said the doors opened at 7, but then it was raining outside, and we're like, we're not gonna walk over there and stand outside in the rain. But StubHub had on our phone, like our tickets, it said that we had seats in row 1, seats 2 and 3. So I was like, oh, we don't need to worry because we're gonna have like front row seats. And then it was like open, general like standing area.
Seats,
there ain't no seats. And I was like, well, dang, and now most everything is filled up. Yeah, but it is what it is.
I may take the fun, never no pause. I gotta keep on growing cause they're making a show. I break you off and try for all of the heads. And list off the dome and these spells enough says. Yeah, I just keep on going cause they know that I'm sick. My man's representing for the New York Knicks. Damn, he's putting on the t-shirt. He said rap is dead, this the rebirth. Oh shit, I'm about to kill it truly. Like the anime, I'm from Monkey D. Luffy.
Hey.
Hell yeah, say fuck yeah, say now somebody, anybody, everybody, make noise. Freestyles at the top, they stay honest. Y'all be knowing the deal. Happy to come to this deal, I get open for real. I'm blasting on. They say it Max the God. A rapper who steps to me needs to sabotage. I'ma make you want it. That's some classic shit. Yo, the Beastie Boys comics. Now while we on the topic, RIP to MCA. I'ma break it down for everyone. We gon' get it done when I strike. It's rap like a mix match the mic. Ain't drag, getting hype in the session. Representatives speaking off the top, I'm repressing. Yeah, we in DC and the city's more fresh. But my homies representing live for the Northwest. I go deep like a mariner.
Yeah, Buzz Fam. Like, he was just like walking around the crowd like for like a hot minute, like just freestyling, rapping about what people are wearing and stuff.
It was just like all over, man. Like it's like him. He did just like a you, though, you know, like he just like went there.
He went everywhere. And that was like again, like that was super cool. We were like on like one level up, like looking down at the crowd. So like I wanted to stay up a little higher so I could try to film. My gimbal was like being weird, so like that's why like it's kind of like shaky and not
it
as
was
smooth.
just like kept straight, but I want to kind of do this.
It's like going,
just a little bit.
And I was like trying to keep it going or whatever, but like, yeah.
Homies representing live for the Northwest. I go deep like a mariner. They know I shook your mind. Homie just hitting me.
Oh, I'm gonna say this, Buzz fam. So me and my son, he's 5. We've been watching Harry Mack since he was born, right? And so he reckoned, like when I was playing some of the videos, he was like sitting with me while I was editing this last night, and he was like, "Oh, this is that one song that I like a lot." Like, and I was like, "No, he used the same beat, but it's like a different one." But he recognized this one from one of the Omegle bars that we checked out in the past.
Dope.
They know I shook your mind. Homie just hitting me a book of rhymes. A laxative for creative constipation. I'm rather sick. I'm related to the ill shit. I'm spitting off the top of this. Y'all know the deal. Every time I spit, it's me cold as steel. Yeah, and my freestyle, they gon' repeat this. Download it into my brain. I don't need this. Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was like so dope, man. Like when he did that right there, man, I was like, oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, because I was like filming it on the screen because like you can't see him like real well because he's like below the crowd, like right up front in the stage. But when he did that, yeah, you're right. Like he's like, I'm downloading this book of rhymes and somebody just But he also timed it to the beat. Yeah. Which is what is even more crazy about that. Because like the fact that you not only are rapping like what is like you're being handed. Yeah. And like thinking off the top, you also keep it in step with like in line with what's going on the beat, which is just nuts.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, man. And then that was just like so dope, like how he used that too, though, you know, because of course, like he's a freestyle fanatic, though, you know, so just taking a whole book of rhymes. Yeah. Like,
download it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm good. It's already in here. It's in.
Download it into my brain. I don't need this.
And shout out to the crowd for recognizing what he just did.
Yeah, man.
Right?
That's so dope. Yeah.
Because everybody was like in real time was like, oh, he just did that. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, y'all know every freestyle's high. What was that? Oh wait, place your bet. On the earring, it's a tiny cassette. When I grip up on the mic, you know I spit great. Yeah, this a Harry Mack mixtape. Don't know that I be rapping for years. My mixtape's attached to your ears.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
Like the fuse, then I drop a bomb. You want to hear it, man. So what you want to do? You want to go back and forth, trade forth?
Yeah. So this dude, Buzz fam, at the beginning of the show, before Harry Mack came out, they let 3 different artists, like local artists, come up. I don't remember how they said they picked them, but they let them come up on the stage and rap, like their own rap each, and then the crowd got to like by like how loud the crowd was, vote on who's gonna win. And later in that day, or later in the show, they're gonna get to rap with Harry Mack. So this is that guy rapping with Harry Mack.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Let's do it back and forth, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. DC, y'all ready? I'll take the first 4, then I'll throw it to you. All right, yes, sir. Let's go. 2, 3, 7. Kicking lyrics off the top of the brain. Really ain't no stopping me when lobbing these flames. Yeah, we kill it proudly. Wake up like coffee. Yo, DC, make some noise for my boy Aki.
Aki, that's what it was. Yeah. That was his name, yeah. So Aki, you know, when he did his like freestyle, Court and I both were like, yeah, he won. And then, but there was another dude that was up there that did real well. And he got a lot of cheers, and so they had to like re-vote for the 2 of them. Yeah, and it was like a real close one. So like I think they picked it. I don't know, like if they had some like meter or something to see that he edged him out, but it was pretty close on the cheers.
My coffee, yo, DC, make some noise for my boy Aki.
I remember when he dropped that Ric Flair bomb. I was like, ain't no way. Look, I like that the dude is keeping up, right? Like he's like, he keeps it rolling.
Oh yeah. And I loved how hype he was too, though.
Oh, yeah,
that was like
lit.
the thing that got me, man, because he would just like, hey, yo, like he would just, I'm like, energy, that was passed on to the crowd. I think though, like that's why he did win, though. Yeah, man. And it's like he just, just like right now.
Yeah, he killed it.
That's dope. Though,
and like the fact he asked him to rap about his shirt and he does it.
And he's like, yo, I did this myself.
I did it myself. I did it back in my own booth. This shit's top shelf.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's right. I'm represented. It's top shelf.
The crowd. So that was the intermission bus, man. Like while Harry was going to like rest up or whatever, get ready to do his drum solo and all that thing. And DJ Jazz out here, he had a popping for all of us for a hot minute.
Like he did, man. Like he was playing, like some of them good joints.
Them
like
throwbacks.
Man, for real.
Us old heads. We were reviving. As you saw Corey.
Oh man, this is so dope.
This is Yeah, so I have a few different clips of Harry Mack drumming, and I only picked a couple of them because the dude that was standing next to us, where you kind of just saw in that video, him and I were talking while Harry Mack was drumming, because he was like, wait, he drums too? So he was like kind of new to Harry Mack. And he was like, wait, what do you mean he's like, I'm like, yeah, you must be new to Harry Mack, because he did that EP, that Cold Train EP, and all that stuff.
And then he should have saw our being like the A-Man brother, like that. The action was crazy.
So smooth, bro. So smooth.
That's what I'm talking about. I think y'all see what's going on right now. We got one word for this side. We got another word for this side. All right, and we're gonna see which side of this room is actually the loudest. When we stomp on the ground, y'all know I make the land shake. Harry Mack is taking up like. You know you want to stumble, get loud, make the fan you roar. This quiz, where would you bounce and wait? I think I feel the earth shake. Rubble on the fall line, we gon' cause an earthquake. Damn, I sound, don't know I'm making the land shake. Harry Mack is stacking up, shut. They something incorrect, I know they about to stumble. Loud as fuck, DC make the whole room. Our main character will be.
Yeah, but
man, like this was insane.
Yeah, this was nuts.
This was insane.
This is nuts. And again, but fam, like all of these things that we're showing you are just snippets of a longer portion of what he did during each one of those things. And I was just like, obviously I didn't record the entire show, like start to finish. So I have a bunch of clips and I was going through them all trying to get this thing ready. And I'm like, man, I was cutting out stuff. I'm like, yeah, they could stay in, but like, it's going to be like 3 hours long if I keep this going.
Exactly.
So go to one of his shows, like the bottom line, because like I got to go to another one now because each one of them is unique.
Yeah, that's right, and they're all different, you know.
And like the channel manager, she's not a huge like rap fan or whatever, and she's not a huge Harry Mack fan. But when she was sitting down here, watching like me edit this, she was like, "Yeah, this is pretty impressive that he can like ad lib and keep all this going." Like, and she's like, he doesn't have like a normal script where like he knows what he's gonna play, like for like a typical concert, and to have like crowd engagement and all that stuff is just crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Our main character will be
a king named Eze.
A king named Eze. So I will become a king named Eze. Thank you very much. Where is the king named Eze going?
Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Now, Buzz fam, the fact that we from Maryland over here, and this dude says Old Bay, and everybody knows that's the seasoning.
Yeah. However, I think that there's like a place named Old Bay out here too. You know,
but the crowd was like arguing about where it was actually from, and so I think I cut most of it out. But Harry Mack is asking the crowd.
Like Maryland, everybody's like, "Boo," because like everybody's in DC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Old Bay. Wow, where is that exactly?
DC. Nah, I'm in Maryland. Old Bay to the New Bay.
Old Bay to the New Bay in Maryland. Is that like that's a place that we could visit here in this thing? It's a Baltimore thing. All right. Tell me about the Old Bay, Roman.
I mean, Old Bay's to the spice as well.
All right, don't worry, my friends. I will use my improvisational ability to hopefully give definition to Old Bay that all of us can agree on. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, I love the way that he even knew that the crowd was like divided on this, and he found a way to like merge it back together.
Oh yeah,
which is that's just crazy, like ability to be aware of the situation.
Yeah.
And how to keep the crowd engaged and not like pit them against each other.
Yeah, man. But this last verse or whatever that he did on this was just, I was like, damn. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I kept that whole thing, so you're gonna have to see.
Yeah.
Because I like I cut out like parts, like I kept parts of each of the verses.
Yeah. As long as like you had like the end one, like the end.
Well, I have some of the end one. We'll see. Okay. I have the part you're talking about. Yeah. Court doesn't see. I usually edit all these things.
Yeah.
I edit all the videos. He makes all the thumbnails and gets all the videos ready to go. So yeah. So he'll be getting this thing prepped, but he hasn't seen my edit of this thing yet.
Okay. All right. So
now I'm gonna feel bad about
Eze, a king named Eze, goes to the Old Bay. That already rhymes, so thank you. A king named Eze goes to the Old Bay. Luke, what could possibly go wrong?
I lost my keys.
Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Luke, but what's the dilemma?
He's so clever, dude. Like, who thinks of that? Like,
I lost my keys. Wow.
And he's like, yeah, but what's the dilemma for my show? Like, he's like obviously joking, but like, like the way he said it was, perfect.
A king named Eze goes to the Old Bay only to discover that he has lost his keys. These are DC, let me tell y'all something. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole concert because this is the part where I can say with the utmost sincerity and certainty that I have absolutely no clue how to pull it off. I have no idea. Get 'em up, 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 get 'em up. I'ma kill this from the moment that they press play. Y'all know that I'm a king named Essay. To the old bay, I rock with ease. Damn, I think I lost my keys. Kill 'em from the moment that I press play. What's my name? I'm a king named Essay. Old bay, I rock with ease. Damn, I think I lost my keys. Yeah, I love to do my thing. My name is Essay, believe me, I'm a king. Filled with my family, not on my own. Every chair that I sit in is a throne. Yes, oh, not America or ancient Rome. I'm really just a king in my home. And to be real with you, honestly, it's not a dictatorship, it's a democracy. I'm a king, without a scene, but I make decisions with my queen. You know the one you see, we working together, trying to find ways to make the household better.
And I love the way he flips that, right? He's like, no, I'm not like a king from ancient Rome.
Hey, yo, because hey, like the queen running it,
the
though.
queen
you know,
running the show out here. We keeping it 100.
Yeah.
Ain't no decisions going through me without going through her first. Yeah.
You know the one you see, we working together, trying to find ways to make the household better. From the moment that I press play, I'm not back, I'm a king named Essay. To the old bay, I rock with ease. Damn, I think I lost my keys. I kill them from the second that they press play. What's my name? I'm a king named Essay. Old bay, I rock with ease. Damn, I think I lost my keys when I rock with ease. I told y'all this is a democracy. Me and my wife, we stay working. We needed a vacay, we were certain. I said, hey, wifey, where you want to go? We did that
this is the part,
No, I know.
Okay.
I know that it's your favorite. I just think, what's something we can savor it? Somewhere we can go with the kids. Yeah, no, I like that. No, for sure. Oh, yeah, we could do it big. Wait, is that still around? No way. Pull out a Mack. Wow. Oh, man. It still exists. It's still there through the mist. I thought it was just a part of myth. I thought I hallucinated it from a spliff. Sorry, I didn't think it was real. Wow, can we go there? Certainly, I'm in my feels. Last time I was there, I won't spoil it. We have to go there. The king on some royal shit. Let's do it. I agree. From the moment that I press play.
See, that's.
Wait.
Well, yeah. He might still keep going with it, but like the fact that he gets everybody like in it, he's like, we're gonna go on the map. Obey, like everybody knows he's so good at like setting up a punchline, even in a freestyle, to where the crowd can know what the freestyle word is gonna be, which is that's crazy.
Exactly.
I have to go there. The king on some royal shit. Let's do it. I agree. I kill it from the moment that I press play. What's my name? I am King Essay. The old bay. I rock with ease. Damn, y'all. I think I lost my king. Yeah. I kill it from the second that I press play. What's my name, y'all? I'm King Essay. The old bay. I rock with ease. Damn. I think I lost my keys. Here we are, driving many hours. I hope that I have the mental power. The road doesn't twist and turns. Here's the moment where my kids will learn. This is not a regular place where we are trying to go. It's different, kind of like a Harry Mack show. Trust me, I'll say it now with no procrastination. It's different, you have to use your imagination. Cause even though I saw this spot on the map, it's not really a physical place like that. Old Bay is different, that's why it doesn't entice me. Old Bay is nice, it's tasty, spicy. Some people aren't certain if it's true. They're like, Mack, we don't understand. Is Old Bay a land that's contained in a can? Well, not exactly. But I hope you can.
See, and this makes me think. This makes me think that he did already know what Old Bay was. And like he was just playing along, like when he was asking him, and like playing the crowd, and then like he used all of that because he's like, Old Bay, spicy, but it's really from a can, like, and he just flips it on you, right? Like so, like effortlessly.
Hell yeah. Yep.
It's true. They're like, Mack, we don't understand. Is Old Bay a land that's contained in a can? Well, not exactly. But I hope you can attach these words that I'm saying together. To get there, you have to have love as tough as leather. You have to have a way. You have to have a drive. As you start to get there, suddenly arrive in your mind a vision. Not to be rude. You see the most beautiful seafood. You close your eyes and see a king crab. You see a salmon that shit is slamming. You close your eyes. The people by stepping outside. Yeah.
See, and like, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the part right here.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about.
So it's the part of the song.
This part.
Yeah.
Well, but this is different. This is when he was like finished with that, and he was doing the clap. I think with just going like acapella with the crowd to like.
Yeah, but I think that he was like doing like the last part of that rap.
I don't know if he was still doing that rap or not. Maybe he was, but he like rolls into it. But I think that this was one of the things that he was like ending with, if I recall. But let's see. But no, I was gonna say for that thing, like it's super cool that he is able to do. He seems to have perfected like different ways to keep the crowd engaged throughout the thing, right? Because when he first started out, he came out with like, let me walk around the crowd and do the things that people are holding up and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And like crowd surf almost, but like rapping wise. And then he goes in and like, he does like some of the words that people like submitted or whatever. Then he comes in and he gets on his drum kit. He does that. And he does his drum kit stuff like with his EP Coltrane and all that kind of vibe. Yeah. But then he comes in and he brings people up on stage and like he raps with them. And then he has he has like the other people on stage.
Three randoms come up
and tell a whole story. Yeah. And he makes an entire story like on the spot, which is crazy. And then like he like closes it out like what we're about to see.
People by stepping outside. Yeah, was it too much pride? Is that what was killing my vibe? Waiting for a moment to arrive. But what if it never arrives? What if the moment don't come? What if I never play those drums? What if I never spit these bars? What if I never hit y'all hard? See, I imagine getting older in age and never turning that page and looking back at wondering, making those mistakes and just wondering, yo, is it good for them? Wondering what it could have been. Wondering who I was meant to be. Shall I wait another century? Shall I wait another decade? Who knows? Too scared to go out and get kudos. Too scared to lift myself higher. Too scared to cultivate the fire. Too scared, man, it's hard to exaggerate. Too scared to go out and collaborate. Nowadays, when I'm rapping for fans, I'm collaborating because they all be clapping their hands. We're coming together. I knew that I couldn't be a loser. Now I'm the rapper and y'all are the producer. Matter of fact, I can never reject y'all. Because when I do these songs, I just reflect y'all. Yeah, by every indication. Y'all the ones filling me with inspiration. Well, I face my fears, y'all be soon to see. If I didn't ever reach out to community, if I didn't ever reach out to insanity, say panicky and did it for my family. With the fans I see, all the way in DC. And trust me, yo, it wasn't easy. To anybody feeling scared to be who they are. To anybody feeling scared to shine like a star. To anybody feeling scared to take to the sky. To anybody who be terrified to fly. To anybody who looks in the mirror and denies who they truly are. Late at night they cry. I can relate, cause I was that guy. I can relate, but you have to apply. I'm living in the pressure to move through the obstacle. Even on the days when it truly feels impossible. Even on the days when you feel like your collective flow will slay you. Man, I would not play you. I'ma give y'all this here promise. When I spit these bars, I stay honest. I said how many artists, and some raise their hands. I said go and help them out, cause goddamn, it's difficult. Not only for artists, they ain't the only ones working the hardest. Shout to all the parents, all the engineers, and all the hard workers who don't see a path that's clear. Who be trying to put one foot in front of the other. When you hit the ground, find a way to recover. Even when it feels as though you're getting smothered by the stress and the pressure. Even when it's difficult and too hard to measure. Y'all can rise, take it from me while I improvise. Be the sacred is free. I'ma fill you up with energy before you start to run out. The time I be on the stage, y'all know where it's fun now. I be doing what I'm meant to be. Hispanic throughout the centuries. Eventually, I'm hoping I can fill y'all with joy. DC, if you're feeling me, to make some noise. Let's go.
Yo, Buzz fam. I left that one in there 100% uncut because I wanted everybody to hear. And I think that Harry Mack would have wanted us to leave it in there because the message that he sends there, right, is that he was one of those artists that hadn't made it and kept grinding and was thinking about giving up, but like kept going, and he keeps grinding and he sends it out and he does it in like the way he does things, right? Like he makes a freestyle out of it, and he's standing up there with all these people like in front of him who either want to be him or some version of him. And he speaks to them like as real as you could possibly be. And like one of the very few artists that I think I've ever seen like while we've been reacting, do I feel like I know who they are from what they rap, right? Because he freestyles, you have to, for the most part, like unless you're like ad-libbing like something random that somebody shows you, like you have to kind of believe what it is you're saying in order to like come up with what he just did.
Yeah, that's right, though, you know, and I don't even think it's kind of, I think like you have to believe, though, you know. I just think it's just one of those things, man, because it's just like people like feel it that way, though, you know.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man, because I could just listen to him now, and it's just like, yeah, man, I believe everything that he's saying. Like, I believe it, man, because I'm like, it's personal, man. Like, he made it personal, man. And so it's like, I feel it in a certain way.
Well, he makes it personal to himself and to you, right? Like, he like reaches through and he's like, I'm telling you, like, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling the crowd, if you believe in me, go support these other artists. And he shows that by allowing them to come up on stage with him and rap with him throughout his show and do all these kind of things. He goes out on like the gorilla bars and all that kind of stuff where he's walking the streets and letting people rap with him, and he posts it. Like he lets reactors like monetize their stuff and like promote it. Like it's just crazy. Like the authenticity that Harry Mack shows is one of the things that I think is like so organic and like things that like everybody kind of gravitates because he's just a good person.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But Buzz fam, like again, if you guys see us out at concerts and you see us out in the streets, hit us up, come up, say hi or whatever. We're always looking to meet you guys. It's like super, super awesome. We really appreciate y'all like showing up and watching the reactions and all that kind of stuff. Help us out. Let us know whenever Harry Mack's coming out to the DMV area. If you guys want to see more Harry Mack reactions, drop a comment down below on what we should check out.
We'll see you on that next one, y'all.
Peace.